welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Orlando City SC 4, Toronto FC 2, MLS 2025 Week 2. Toronto FC loses. A total black hole in midfield, a banger of a free kick after 3 horrible giveaway black hole in midfield type moments leads to a 4-2 loss. Toronto with a banging header by Rosted, and they get a late laser goal. Doesn't matter, 4-2. They didn't give up, but man, they were decent in most cases, but 4 screw-ups leads to them looking worse than it should, at least the score line. But goals are scored as follows. 33rd minute, Cesar Araujo has a free kick, takes the shot off the post and in past Sean Johnson, 1-0. 36th minute, Alex Freeman blows by the defense. Simermancic pinches in after Rosted screws up. Freeman blows by, takes a shot, sets it home. 2-0 to Orlando City. 2-0 to Orlando City. Martin Ojeda, or halftime it's 2-0. Martin Ojeda scores the 63rd minute, rounds the midfield. Nobody's there to stop him. Monlouis tries to chase him down, doesn't slide out to get him. He probably should have. Slots it home after rounding the keeper, 3-0. Sigurd Rosted scores a header off the corner, 71st minute, banging header, 3-1. Toronto still has life. But the 80th minute happens. Dagger Dan Thorhalson shoots home the dagger, 4-1. And Davy Flores, 85th minute with a laser to make it 4-2. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Match still ends up 4-2. Full-time stats are as follows. 7 shots to 8, 4 shots on goal to 3, 44% possession to 56% possession, 444 pass to 562, 88% pass accuracy to 89, 13 fouls to 9, 1 offside to 3, 2 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, and 2 corners to 2. Toronto FC played a game where defensively they were solid, unless the midfield just got blown past. Let's just be real. The midfield was absolutely had a black hole in the middle of it for 3 plays that led to goals. And I can say this. The way Toronto played this game after Richie Laryea got hurt was absolutely a suicide mission. Let's just be real. 4-4-1-1 without Richie Laryea playing is very stupid, especially with a back 3 in defense. When Rosted, Long, and Wingo are your back 3. It's not too good. You lose a creative outlet. You have to bring on Monlouis, who is less creative, more defensive. He did well. He was one of the pluses in this game. Monlouis, he looks amazing. Zane Monlouis looks amazing. That's my point. I have no problem with Zane Monlouis at all. He did amazing. Zane Monlouis did amazing for most of this match. A perfect big debut. He did debut last week for a minute, but his big first showing with this team, amazing. Very, very calm, very collected. Could have stopped that goal, slid in and tried to stop that goal. But other than that, Zane Monlouis, good performance from Zane Monlouis for sure. And I have to say, he definitely wows me. I think maybe your center back pairing should be Zane Monlouis, Gomis, when Gomis gets back, or Stefanovic, Monlouis. Long didn't look good tonight. Rosted sucks anyway. Rosted sucks anyway. He always has. He always has. So, I think we have to rethink the center backs. I think Fraser has to rethink the tactics, especially without Brynhildsen. But now that he's made his debut, maybe a more normal 4-4-2, 4-3-2-1, something of the like is more normal to go with that. And maybe now that Brynhildsen's in, maybe things look more normal and it's less so of a bad suicide mission type starting 11 tactic that it just doesn't work. The high line without Brynhildsen and Råstedt and Long, especially Råstedt at the back, doesn't work. And that's exactly what this game showed. Alonso Coelho, I would not say that he was the problem at all. Orlando, turns out they aren't so bad. Turns out Philly's just really good. Really good. Look at their result against Cincy, who I thought were good. So, it's early. Toronto, but they fought. That's the one positive I have about this match is they fought. Even though they lost 4-2, they did fight at the end there to get themselves into the 4-2 loss they had instead of a 3-0 loss. They did fight. But the midfield was very much non-existent tonight. Sean Johnson didn't have that good of a game. It was not the type of night you wanted. If you were a Toronto fan or a Toronto fan, it's not the type of night you want when it comes to their match. So, do with that what you will. Orlando had a good night. Not great, but they were clinical. That's what mattered. They were clinical. They found the openings. And that's how they won this match. They were finding openings. And that's what matters, is they found their openings. There's not really much to say, which is just sad, you know? Like, Toronto was what they were. Toronto was what they were. And Toronto was what they were. Orlando was what they were, and Orlando won the match. I don't know how good of a team they truly are. Toronto, I don't know how bad Toronto is. It doesn't seem to me that they're bad, but I can't say. I don't think Toronto's a bad team. I just think tonight was a really bad night. A really bad night, if I'm being honest. And I said I'd crash out if they lost to Orlando, but I just don't. The way this went, that passed. So, there were pluses. There were negatives. Toronto got owned. Their midfield needs to be better. Do with that what you will. Man of the match for me, Araujo for the free kick. Man of the match. Monlouis, interesting. Had an interesting game, I think. It was the biggest positive for Toronto. Brynhildsen didn't really show up, but he only played for 25 minutes when the game was pretty much over and done with. What do you want to do, right? So do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. Oh. Do with that what you will. Yeah, I'm watching Elimination Chamber. But, yeah, I should have watched the whole pay-per-view after what happened tonight. But, yeah, with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch-along and review of Houston Dynamo vs. Inter Miami. Domingo Futbolero. We got one tomorrow. I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Man, this game was trash. See you.